afternoon, my queens and kings out here in this world. How are we today? I just wanted to come, guys. I want to say I hope everyone is having a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. As you can tell, I'm not doing well this morning at all, guys. I'm tumbling. I'm going down. But I wanted to come on here, guys. I wanted to say something. I want to stress something very important to me. And I'm hoping that it gets to someone out there on the streets, okay? Uh, I said back in this, those who know my story know I struggled coming up. I struggled so bad. From the age of 13, 12 or 13, I ain't gonna lie. But my grandma used to give me beer, but the hard not liquor I started drinking at about 13 years old. Um, Guys, by the time I turned 13, I had went through so much trauma that you know how you don't want to go, live the trauma memories. You just find something to numb stuff out. So, like I said, my way of numbing things out was drinking alcohol. I can recall one day I was talking to my mom, and I told my mom, I said, "Mom, I am so depressed." But my mom, she looked at me, she said, "Nah, ain't nothing wrong with you. You ain't depressed. You just need to read your Bible and believe in Jesus." So after she told me that, I said, okay. I never told my mom again if I was depressed or whatever. I just found that comfort and deep down in the bottle. So that song Tennessee Whiskey, it hit me so perfectly because Tennessee Whiskey became my friend, especially at the end when I started drinking Jack Daniels and Coke. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, depression is real out here. Depression will take you out. My thing is, a lot of us say, well, I should have known they were going through depression, or I should have known something wasn't right. Sometimes you never know because a person wear a mask. And see, for me, I wore a mask around people that I hung with. When I used to go out with people at work, and I used to go out and party with them and stuff, oh, I was the life of the party. I'm not gonna lie, they'll tell you I was a party sister. Ask my cousins. When I went out with them, we partied. My party buddy was my Aunt Sharon, and I miss her so much. But she was my party girl. Anytime we wanted to party and we wanted to just hit the town for the weekend, that was my go-to buddy, my Aunt Sharon. And I love her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this: a lot of the times, I wore a mask, guys. I wore a mask just about all of my life because I wanted to be something special to everyone, and I wanted to be somebody who made everybody happy and made everybody laugh, and that's what I did. I loved everybody. But you know what? I didn't love me. I didn't love me. I didn't love me. I didn't. I ain't gonna lie, I would get up in the morning drinking. And before I went to bed, I'll be drinking. I used to drink when I went to work. I used to have it in my cup at work. And it just made me happy. Drinking, and people can tell at work my attitude was a little different. When I drink, I was the happiest go lucky you ever want to meet. But when I didn't drink, it's like my whole world was just falling apart. I just really didn't care much about a lot of stuff in my life. I said I did, but I really didn't. And that's why I said we wear masks. Gentlemen, you also wear masks. And when I say a mask, I don't mean a makeup. I don't mean women that wear all the makeup and hide behind their mask under the makeup. When I say a mask is you trying to portray to be happy when you're not. You're trying to portray to be good on your own when you're not. Some of us say, oh, I'm good by myself. Deep inside, when they go home and on four bare walls, they realize they're really not good by themselves. They want somebody in their lives. When we sit up here and we sit and we think about things, we be like, man, I got all this here. I got all the love I can give, but I don't have that special someone. That's because you wear a mask to keep people, you make people think you this way in this happy-go-lucky world when you actually this way in this down depressed world. Just because you have things in life don't mean you happy, guys. You can have all the money in the world, but that don't mean you happy. That don't mean you not depressed about things that's going on in your life. We all go through depression. But some of us, like I tell you, go through it worse than others. And I ain't gonna lie, I never thought about suicide. But I did used to get drunk and I was singing. I used to tell God, if it's my time, take me now. I used to say those things. But I never said I wanted to, I wanted to commit suicide. I never I wanted to twice. But that was for some other reasons that I don't want to discuss right now. A lot of things I discuss on this Facebook channel, I don't discuss. I don't discuss. A lot of things I discuss on my YouTube channel, I don't discuss on Facebook. I more go personal in YouTube than I do here. But guys, the things that I had to go through, a lot of folks wouldn't have been able to withstand the storm that I went through. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody say, well, you don't look like you went through nothing. Just because I look like this don't mean I didn't go through something. I'm going to be honest with you. Only reason, but I'm going to tell you one thing I never did. I never stopped dressing. I never wore makeup. Only lipstick and eyeliner, like I said. So my thing was, I always dressed because I love dressing. I always had my nails done. I used to go to the nail shop and get my nails done every week. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, my Jesus. Whoa, Jesus, take the wheel. Every week, I used to go get my nails done. But, like I said, I did all that to hide behind my mask. Because I didn't really want people to get too close to me to learn the real me. Now, I'm going to say this. I think in my life, 2 people, no, I'll say 4 people in my lifetime actually got really close to me to actually know who I was. Those people was Denise Arnold. She was one of those people. And I love Denise so much. I love Cookie. I do. The second person that really got close to me was Shirley Fletcher. The third person, Tyron Smith. And the fourth person that got close to me was Angela Gibbs, and she's no longer here with me. Those 4 people, they actually got close enough to me to know the real me. Everybody else I let get close, they was around me, but they didn't get close to me like those 4 people did. But there was another young lady, Cheryl, who touched me, and she did help me. She saved me. She really did. But even though the rest of them knew me, only one really knew what I was going through. And that was Denise Arnold. She really knew a lot about me that I didn't think she knew until she told me one day. And I ain't said nothing to her. She just started telling me stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, she really did know me. So they let me know she was really watching me. So I always give my props up to those from my TSA family. But guys, I'm going to tell you something. Like I said, sometimes you can say what you should have did or could have did. But a lot of time we hide behind that mask, baby. And you don't know what a person is going through. You can sit down and talk to them. They can talk to you like normal. They can laugh and joke and just do everything. And the next thing you know, they go home. And you never knew that was their last time you would ever see them again. And they kill themselves. I'm just saying, guys. My thing is, and a lot of people, and I'm going to say this, a lot of African Americans don't like to tell people when they're depressed because they think that's something bad. But guys, it's not. We got to reach out to each other. We got to let people know when we're going through something. Because if not, they're going to continue to be suicide rates. Suicide rates. Either you're going to kill yourself, or either the police going to kill you because they don't know your issues. But it's going to actually be suicide rates that we don't start speaking up and letting ourselves stop allowing ourselves to think we can't be depressed. And we don't need medication for our depression, because some of us do. Now, by the grace of God and a strong mother like I had, I kid you not, God turned my life around. Instead of me, like I said, I gave up on. I told God, you let me go through all these bad things in my life and you wasn't there. But like I told everybody, He was there, and I just didn't know it because I was so busy drinking Mr. Jack Daniels, drinking Mr. Crown Royal, drinking Mr. Hennessy, drinking Christian Brothers brandy, drinking Seagram gin and Seagram vodka. Drunk Brass Monkey one time and never drunk it again after it made me hit my face and bust my face. I never drunk it again. But guys, this video is longer because this is something we need to stress more on our platforms as YouTubers and as content creators. Because this shit is real, guys. Depression is real. We can sit here all day and we can laugh and joke at those that's out there who are mentally challenged that you see. But we all go through mental things. I still go through a little depression. Especially when I think about my loved ones, my sister and my nephew. Only because I was here when my sister passed. I had just got back home when she passed. Wasn't even here a whole 6 months before my sister passed. And my nephew, I was in Seattle with my daughter and my son and my uncle. When I got the news he got gunned down. And it hurt me. It tore me apart so much. My cousin Michael Barber died when I was in Seattle. That hurt me to my core. But guys, I ain't gonna lie. I go through depression. I go through depression stages now. Because my back, my issues that I'm going through with my body, it put me in depressed state. Especially when I can't get up and walk, or if I can't move. Because it hurt me to move, I'd be in a depression stage. Like today, I'm a little down because I'm hurting. I'm hurting across here and in my back. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hurting. But I just had to get on here and talk about depression. Depression is a booger, guys. We gotta take the mask off, and we gotta stop living in a world that is a fantasy world and start living our life. Take those masks off and be you. Stop trying to portray on YouTube and on social media that you happy in life and you got it going on in life. When you get off this camera, it's a whole fucking different story. Now I can get on here and I can tell you, ooh, I'm happy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. 98% of the time I come on here and talk to God, I'm happy. But when this back start messing with me, I ain't gonna lie, I get a little depressed. Because when it do that, I can't go nowhere. I can't do nothing. I just sit around and lay around because I'm hurting and I'm sleeping. Because I take muscle relaxers and they gave me some other kind of medicine. And all it does, guys, is to put me to sleep. When I wake up, I'm still hurting. I have to go to work sometime and I'm hurting at work. But they don't know I'm hurting back there. All they know is I'm at work. Until I tell them I can't do it right now, guys, I gotta go. So I leave. But see, that's what I'm tired of doing. I'm tired of missing my money because my body won't allow me to do it. I can't even stand too long. My leg go numb. And the shit start hurting. You understand what I'm saying? But guys, we got to take care of ourselves. If you feel depressed, so depressed that you having suicidal thoughts, or you shying away from everybody, taking everybody out of your life, and it's not because they're not doing good in your life or doing nothing for you in your life. It's just that you just don't want to be bothered with nobody. You're standing in your house, you're calling in for work, not going in because you're so down, out, and depressed. Please get help. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, take the wheel, Lord. Take the wheel. Like I said, your life is what you make your life out of. And the things you go through, there is help out there. There's help, guys. But we got to get somebody that we can trust to talk to, that you don't think will run out and tell your business. Or you got to find a psychiatrist or a psychologist that you can talk to and get shit off your mind. See, for me, the way I handled my problems that I went through, and the way I realized I had to get through things, I had to reach for that Bible. I had to really get into my Bible, guys. And I had to get into my closet. And I had to cry. And I had to ask God to guide me the way He want me to go. I had to ask Him to take the taste of that alcohol out of my mouth so I could not keep wearing this mask that I was wearing out here portraying that I'm happy and I really wasn't happy. You understand what I'm saying? So like I'm coming to you and I'm telling you guys, if you got to go in the closet and cry, if you got to pick up that Bible and read it, if there's certain things that you need to read in that Bible, read it. If it's somebody you can talk to and trust with your inner deepest secrets, talk to them. If you need to go to a doctor, a psychologist, a psychiatrist to talk about your issues, do it. Do what you got to do to take that mask off. I keep telling you, we're an onion, guys. We're like an onion. And the more layers you pull off, the more layers you pull off, and you pull off, and you keep pulling off, and you keep pulling off, I promise you, when you get to the center, you're going to find yourself. Don't keep letting people and issues deter you and take you down through there. Because, guys, life is beautiful if you allow it to be. Quit trying to do things that you cannot handle. Give it to God. A lot of folks say, well, I gave it to God and I prayed about this, I prayed. God ain't going to come when you want Him to. And when He don't think you ready for Him to come, He ain't coming till He ready anyway. So you can't rush God on what you want Him to do for you. He going to come when He feel like, oh, it's my time. She or he is ready to receive me in their life. But guys, we got to pray and we got to ask Him the right way. We can't just go to God, I need this, God, I need this. When you down and out, you got to constantly pray every day. Let Him know you love Him. Because if not, you're going to constantly get the same results. Like I said, your money can make you happy on the outside when you with your friend, but when you go in your house on the inside, you know you're not happy. Them materialistic things you got don't mean shit. Cause when you dead and gone, the materialistic thing gonna still be there. Somebody's gonna be driving it or living in it. You understand what I'm saying? Or spending your money. I'm just saying. So guys, wake up. If you need help, get out there and get you some help. I got help. Through Christ, all things are possible. I'm a true believer. I may not go to church like I should, and I may not read my Bible every day, but I'm a true believer in God, guys. I think Miss Purple has spoke too much. Because I'm about to cry, because really I'm sitting here hurting. And I'm trying to make this video for you guys. So on that behalf of my Facebook family, I love you guys. Like I always say to each and every one of you on both platforms, a beautiful smile and a kind word goes a very long way. Because you never know what a person's going through. So on that behalf, guys, on my YouTube family, I just want to say, if you like what you see, you like what you hear, go ahead and hit the subscribe, share, and like button. And leave me some comments on what I just discussed with you guys. On that note, Miss Purple is about to get out of here. I'm not going to take a muscle relaxer, but I'm going to take an Advil. But, because I'm hurting, guys. I'm hurting. So on that note, I just want to say, Miss Purple love you guys. I honestly do. And like I said, when I get on here, I'm not faking. If I tell you I'm happy, I'm happy. But when I'm hurting, I'm not happy because I can't do shit. My back is really hindering me from doing a lot of stuff right now. But like I say, I'm still trying to push through the pain. Because like I said, with Christ, everything is possible. Don't you ever forget that. Miss Purple love you guys. And y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed morning, evening, noon, night, or day, wherever you may be at. And I'm out. I'm dropping the mic. Peace, love, hugs, and oh yes, baby. Kisses from me to you. Take care, stay sweet, and God bless, guys. Mwah.